And I'd like to, before we go to the next session, give a couple of announcements on what will take place this evening. At 5:30, there is a wheelchair basketball demonstration, and that will happen again at 17:30. At 5:30, it's on the way out of the hotel on your left. It's within the premises of the hotel. I've been told you will see it. If you keep on walking on the way out of the hotel, it's on the left. So we will, we will bet that we can see that, but there will be people escorting people to the wheelchair basketball demonstration. The next announcement is that the reception will then start at 18:30. Here in the ballroom number 1. So we would ask that you are please here at 18:30. So, with this said, give us 2 minutes as we invite the President of the 21st Meeting of States Parties, Ambassador Thomas Göbel, and His Excellency Senior Minister Thuch to join us on the stage. Give us 5 minutes. Thank you very much. Entitled, Your Plan, Your Voice. And with this, allow me to offer the floor to His Excellency Thomas Göbel, the President of the 21st Meeting of the States Parties of the Convention. Thank you.
Thank you, and good morning. Thank you for joining us for this session. As Johan Carlos has just introduced me, my name is Thomas Göbel. I'm the permanent representative of Germany to the Conference on Disarmament in Geneva, and actually the president of the Ottawa Convention. I would have opened this meeting yesterday, but as I think you were all told, unfortunately my plane got stuck in Vienna, so it's even a greater pleasure to have the opportunity to greet all of you personally this morning. And please don't be afraid, I won't repeat my opening remarks, which I have foreseen for yesterday today, but I would like to start to kick off this regional session today. Next month I will have the pleasure to chair the 21st meeting of states parties in Geneva, and where I will hand over then the presidency to Cambodia, to His Excellency Thuch, who will lead us then to the 5th Rio conference, which will take place again here in Cambodia. And when passing over the presidency to Cambodia in November, our convention will enter into a very, very decisive phase. 1 year before the review conference, we will have to work jointly, taking stock of the results of the Oslo Action Plan from 2019, and we have to define the ongoing adapted or new issues we would like to focus on for the years to come. So, and I think developing such a new action plan of the convention will have certainly to take into account the evolving landscape on landmine issues, and we will have to build on the successes and also the challenges of our previous effort. And we will certainly have to reflect these current needs and challenges when it comes to clearance, victim assistance, stockpile destructions, or treaty universalization. Some issues will certainly have to be maintained, as for example, ensuring sustainable and predictable funding mechanisms for mine activities, Some other issues will certainly to be adapted, as we have to embrace new technological advancements, be it in demining, including robotics, remote sensing, and also data analytics. And some issues will certainly be also quite new, as for example environmental considerations, which were not yet so prominently discussed in 2019 than today. But one issue will certainly remain as important as today, and that's the issue we are discussing here in the conference this week, and that's victim assistance, rehabilitation, integration. And I think the exchanges so far have shown that also in this regard we will certainly to reflect and possibly adapt our approach while continuing certainly to prioritize the long-term victim assistance and rehabilitation. We have certainly to address better the psychological and the socio-economic needs of landmine survivors. So this conference will be a major building block on our road to the review conference to prepare for the new action plan. And where we then have to identify these needs not only for tomorrow, but perhaps even for the day after tomorrow. And therefore, it's very encouraging that that we hear amongst so many experts and stakeholders who attending this conference, and I'm certain that your contributions and your recommendations will be of invaluable support to promote our process forward. And with this, I would like to hand over to the incoming president, His Excellency Thuch, to close his opening remarks of our regional session. So, please, Excellency.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ambassador Thomas, for your introductions and your statements for the floor. Thank you very much indeed. Good morning to all of you. And I feel you are still very energetic, and I have learned that you have provided a lot of insights and input into our discussions since yesterday. And once again, on behalf of our my Action Authority and my team, I'd like to say how much we appreciate your presence here in our kingdom, in our kingdom. Hope you have enjoyed your stay and have some free times to see a few corners of Phnom Penh. Indeed, yes, Cambodia will take over the presidency next year, and we feel a bit nervous, frankly speaking. And Ambassador Thomas keep repeating that next year will be a big deal. We have a lot of work to do. We have also discussed with Director Carlos about what next. So we will have a clear action plan for next year, and with the support and cooperation from ISU and all of you, and also from our current president of the convention. I think we will be in good position to do something next year. We look forward to learn from Ambassador Thomas and his team, and what have been done and what need to be done next year, and we will continue our work. What I would like to say is that we are very committed to our cause, in particular extending our compassion and our our commitment to work on victim assistance worldwide. And allow me just to say, to inform you now what are the priorities that Cambodia will focus on when we take over the presidency next year. The first priorities that Cambodia will focus on next year will be to strengthen the norm and promote universalization and renew commitments to implementation of the convention. This is particularly important given the current circumstances in some states who continue to violate the norm of the convention. And His Royal Prince Mir has been an outstanding special envoy of the convention. And during his stay here in Phnom Penh, he has engaged with a few diplomatic missions here with our intention to engage those nations with our convention. And yesterday evening, Prince Mir and Ambassador Thomas, along with me and others, and Carlos, we had fruitful dialogue with Lao PDR, the ambassador and his team, because next to Cambodia is Lao, and we want to welcome Lao PDR to join us on to the convention, of course. So this is just a few actions that we have taken so far here, without waiting for next year. But our special envoy, our current president of the convention, been working hard on this. So this is one of our priorities. The second one will be to carry out Article 5 of the convention through advancing the cooperation between mine-affected states parties and state parties in a position to provide assistance and expanding the avenue of funding, especially through private sector's partnership as well. Private sectors, why? I think Cambodia have a successful engagement from the private sector. So it's a step in to help support mine clearance in our country. We would like to share this experience to some states as well. The third priority is really to promote the exchange of best practices in methodology and technology to enhance more mine action operational efficiency through South-South cooperation, bilateral, triangular, or multilateral platforms. So it is important for all of us to share our experiences and best practices, including the best equipment to promote our efficiency on the ground. So Cambodia have, as you are well aware, have been doing this job on mine action for over 30 years. We have very strong expertise on this. We have over 5,000 deminers, and more of them are very experienced. And of course, yeah, we have started to share our experiences to the rest of the world, through our international peacekeepers. We work closely with the UN, and we send about 9,000 young men and women to 67 countries in Africa, in the Middle East, part of Europe also. And our National Mine Action Center here in Halotras and others, we also welcomed delegations from other countries, from Colombia, from Iraq, from Israel, and we have trained recently people from Ukraine. So our operators, national and international operators, are very active in promoting South-South cooperation with other countries that need to enhance, to expand their expertise. Last but not least, because it's about victim assistance. Yeah, we will focus on victim assistance. We will leave no one behind, and it's a great deal for us. And we will continue to support our member states, and we will foster the efforts to prevent further casualties and promote collaboration with other sectors to ensure the effective, efficient support to survivors of anti-personnel mines, including the initiatives born from the third conference here, these 3 days in Phnom Penh, on assistance to the victims of mines and explosive ordnance in 2023 here meeting this conference. So we look forward to get your outstanding insights and inputs so that we will, at the end of our conference, we have something very practical, very strong that will guide us to next year. And next year we will work on this. We will develop, we will assess what have been done after Oslo. And then we will, of course, take action on what would need to be improved, not to be done. So for this time of the conference, I would like to say once again that Cambodia is committed to end in our own way the sufferings of our people everywhere and reduce casualties through my action. We are here for peace. We are here for love. We are here for compassion. Whatever possible for us to do to help to end the suffering of our people everywhere, we will spare no efforts. Thank you very much indeed for your attention.
Thank you very much, Your Excellencies, for joining us on this stage. And now I turn to you, participants, because this is the time when we split up into regional groups. This takes discipline, military precision. So allow me to let you know where you're going. But this is very valuable because this is very important input into the new action plan, and so we value your commitment and why you are here. So first, I'd like to see Chantana Sektong. Is she in the room? Can you stand up? This is the leader of the ASEAN group. Now she's going to moderate the discussions. Congratulations. And her group will get together in this corner of Ballroom 1. So if the group, this is ASEAN, so Cambodia, Thailand, Vietnam, and Laos, we invite you to that side of the room. Is Raykan here? Mudi Mova? There's Raykan. Thank you, Raykan, for volunteering. She is the coordinator for the ASEAN group, Asia, and they will get together in that corner of Ballroom 1. And then we have the MENA Arabic group. Akram, are you here? Akram, there's Akram in the back, please. Thank you very much, Akram, for volunteering to moderate that group. And you can come to this side, find this side of the group, and that is Algeria, Iraq, Jordan, Sudan, Yemen, and Mauritania, this side of the room. And if I call your country and you're not in that region, please excuse me. Sometimes happens. And then we have a Europe group. Slajana, are you in the room? Slajana, thank you so much for volunteering to moderate the group. So I invite Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Switzerland to join Slajana. And this is where it gets tricky. Ballroom 2, the room next door. So pick a side. It's a big room, so we can go to one of the rooms next door. Then we have Africa Francophone. We have Abakar Abunde. Are you in the room? There we go. Thank you so much for volunteering. Merci beaucoup for volunteering. And your group will go to Ballroom 2 as well. C'est le Chad, Sénégal, and la RDC, République démocratique du Congo. Merci. Thank you so much. In Ballroom 2. Then we have a Latin American group. Heidi, are you here in the room? She just moderated a panel. Heidi, thank you so much for moderating and leading the discussions. This is where it gets even harder. Latin American group, Colombia, Perú, and El Salvador. Van a ir al segundo piso del hotel, a un cuarto que se llama Poquitra 2, second floor of the hotel. For Africa Lusophone, María Santa. ¿Dónde está María Santa? María Santa, muchas gracias. Obrigado. Thank you for moderating this panel. Y ustedes van a ir a Puquitra 3, segundo piso, second floor, Puquitra 3, Angola, Mozambique, and Guinea-Bissau. Now, Anglophone Africa, is Agnes in the room? Agnes Nampira, please, thank you so much for moderating the group. And you will go to Puquitra 4, second floor of the hotel as well. So there's three rooms in the second floor of the hotel, Puquitra 2, 3, and 4. And in Africa, we have Ethiopia, South Sudan, Zimbabwe, Somalia, and Uganda. Okay, change of plans. The people in Ballroom 2, that is Europe, with Slajana, please meet us outside the room with the Europe group, and then we will find a location for you. Arabic is in Ballroom 1. Okay.
No. Well, that you have asked him. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you.
Okay.
I just need to announce the thing.
We'll talk
Also,
to them Monday.
The ballroom you haven't corrected already that they're coming back from ballroom 2 after lunch.
Okay, I think that's it. We'll come to the groups if there's any other changes. Now, something else that will take a little bit of discipline from all of us is that following the group meetings, we will have side events. And on your screen, you see the number of side events that will take place. We really urge you to participate in these side events. They're all going to be very interesting. They're on page 14 of your program. If anyone needs interpretation, see Laila, my colleague, and they will provide you with interpretation. But please do participate in the side event rooms. And the last thing is when you return in the afternoon, we will not be in this room, we will be in Ballroom 2, where we will start the afternoon with the safety and protection of mine survivors in situations of risk and emergency. So please do not return here. Return to Ballroom 2 at 15:30. And if you have not received a voucher for lunch, please see my colleague Laila here. So, I will not recap, but if you missed any of that, please come to see me. I will be right here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Your Excellencies, for joining us and kicking off this panel. And thank you so much for participants. Thank you.